Hello, this is Daniel Payton, the author of Legacy of Dragonwand. In the Legacy of Dragonwand, I love to write about the food. One of the foods that's often mentioned is a favorite of the Rakki people, or the dog kind. It's chicken stew. Now the dog kind make their chicken stew every morning for breakfast, and whenever they can, they love it. Here is the stew that inspired it from the story, a recipe of my own invention. These are the main ingredients right here. You'll notice there's a crock pot in this. The crock pot is essential. You'll start by getting 8 cups of chicken broth and putting the chicken and the broth in the crock pot with seasoning. Garlic and pepper seasoning is my favorite, and cook it for a couple hours until the chicken's done. Take the chicken out, let it rest, and then chop it up into larger chunks, however large you want them to be. They're already cooked, so it doesn't really matter how big you make them. Next, you want to take an onion, or several depending on the size, and chop them up coarsely and have about 3 cups of chopped onion. Put them in a bowl, and then next you're going to put a cup of flour in with that with a tablespoon of your garlic and pepper seasoning, and you're going to dust the onion petals. Make sure to shake it up and dust them nicely, evenly. And then you're going to chop up carrots, peel them, cut them up. You can have as many carrots as you want to, really. They're just however much. I like to use about 2 cups. You can have as much as you like in there. Next, you want to have potatoes. Peel them, chop them up, dice them up pretty good size. And remember, in the stew, you want potatoes. You don't want them to fall apart, so make them a good size so they don't melt away as you're boiling them. Next, take a stock pot and melt 2 cups of butter or Crisco in it, putting in the floured onions, but not all of the flour mixture. Stir the onions around, let them sweat in the Crisco, but don't caramelize them. Just let them get nice and soft. Next, add in the rest of the flour into the butter and Crisco and onions, making a paste, or the roux. Dump in the crock pot of chicken broth and mix that until it's nice and cloudy. Finally, add in the potatoes, carrots, and chicken into this and mix it around. It's going to seem a little thick, but it's alright. Some of the stuff will shrink up and it'll be a nice consistency as it cooks. Once you have that all done, you're going to want to bring it to a rolling simmer, almost a boil, and then turn it down into a low simmer. Let it cook at this low simmer for a couple hours or until the carrots and the potatoes are good and tender. And there you have chicken stew. Now if you want it hot like the Rakki enjoy it, add in black pepper or crushed red pepper into it, however much you want, seasoned to taste. Enjoy it. It's great with cornbread. Thank you.